if you're a business owner or marketing director coming up with a social media strategy at the moment, you're probably feeling pretty stuck. On one hand, you're told that you should make a personal brand, trying to post in on LinkedIn every day and trying to become the face of your company. On the other hand, you're told to empower your team, turn your employees into internal creators, and decentralizing your brand, running your brand like Netflix. And it's completely overwhelming. The mistake isn't your content, it's the architecture. I'm Martin Simpson from Martin Simpson Communications, and today we're going to talk about whether to choose between a founder-led or team-led content strategy depending on your business model, or even hybrid might be the best way for your business. Let's clear up a little bit of confusion. If you're a startup founder, executive, or senior partner in a high-ticket B2B industry, trust cannot be distributed yet. It has to be concentrated. Let's take a look at the institution that is McKinsey & Company. They don't have junior employees doing dancing on short-form video. Instead, they position their executives, senior partners, and practice leaders as public-facing intellectual authorities. When buying decisions rely totally on trust and high-dollar competence, a founder or executive voice compresses authority, vision, and storytelling into a single phase. If you need to move fast, land investors, or close high-ticket corporate clients, a founder-led system is your fastest path to market positioning. But it also comes with a massive warning label: concentration risk. If your business scales and you're the only voice, your brand equity is trapped with your personal identity. What if you need to build a massive, highly scalable community? That's perhaps where you switch to a team-led model. Instead of concentrating all your pressure on a CEO, founder, executive, senior partners who are trying to run day-to-day operations, you could distribute the visibility across your staff. And nobody is doing better than that right now than Kinso AI. Kinso AI treats their social media presence less than traditional advertising and more like episodic programming, essentially a Netflix strategy. This completely flips social media from a corporate broadcasting channel into an entertainment ecosystem. It proves to the buyer that the business is competent and culturally relevant, not just the boss. We see the same thing with Morning Brew. The internal staff are recognizable characters. One of their latest content where they're talking about various headlines relating to workplace trends like coffee badgering or quiet quitting, it doesn't feel like marketing. It feels like an entertainment show that you actually want to watch. If your business relies on ongoing community proof, scale, and culture, then maybe team-led content is right for your company. Now, before you tell your marketing team to get filming, you probably should understand that there's a bit of a cultural catch. Team-led content sounds amazing on paper because it's highly scalable and it takes the pressure off the CEO, founder, directors, the senior partners. But in reality, for some, it can be a bit of an operational headache. If you don't have strict governance and guidelines in place, your brand messaging quickly becomes fragmented and chaotic. With staff turnover, what happens if your star content creator leaves the company? Or if your corporate legal team requires perhaps a 4-week approval process for a 15-second TikTok, you'll kill the exact spontaneity that makes your employees' content work in the first place. So if you're a confused business owner, how do you solve this? Maybe you just don't choose one over the other. Instead, you build a hybrid model that matches the platform to the person. Look at iconic brands like Guzman & Gomez, also known in Australia as GYG. Their founder Stephen Marks loudly protects the soul of the brand through public level identity and speed, while operational channels handle the rest. By layering your trust architecture, your brand becomes resilient. You no longer depend on a single personality. Rather, your content never feels forced. Stop looking at what brands like Morning Brew and GYG are doing and just copying it. Look at your own industry, your own resources, and ask yourself, where does trust live in my business? At the end of the day, social media isn't just volume. It's about architecting trust. So hit the subscribe button or check out my blog at Martin Simpson Communications for the full article on this topic. I also do heaps of marketing breakdowns and case studies, whether it's in SEO, public relations, social media. I've got it. Hope this helps. See you next time.